Stravgaming is now live. Streaming WWE 2K25, WWE 2K25 Universe Mode.
The Pit Bull is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing American-made from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile.
Ivy Nile possesses insane strength packaged inside a resilient physique.
Every week, Ripley just gets more ruthless. How do you prepare for that?
You have to be mentally prepared as well as physically for a master class in brutality.
The nightmare of the women's division is here.
Mommy's gonna take what she wants.
And her opponent, from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Friends have turned against her. Relationships in ashes.
Well, Rhea has risen from those ashes.
The ones who crossed her and anyone else in her way will feel her brutality.
Rhea's bad side is not where you want to be.
This is a woman who is capable of wrecking the entire locker room.
We're about to see firsthand that what Mommy wants, Mommy gets.
Ivy Nile is a superstar with a truly jaw-dropping physique and a dogged mentality in the ring.
Yeah, if the ridiculous pound-for-pound strength of Nile wasn't enough for you, she's also got the tenacity of a pit bull. She's absolutely ferocious as an opponent.
You better hit the gym as much as Ivy Nile does if you're hoping to withstand her in the ring.
And Rhea Ripley is just across the ring, no doubt looking to let out some pent-up aggression.
Pent up in this Saxton. Rhea Ripley's pretty much all aggression all the time.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Against the leg.
Good ring awareness.
Solid kick across the back.
Nile, she's thinking big.
Up high. Oh, cross body.
She's got the shoulders down. Not even at one count there.
She's still got a lot of stamina left. Wrenching the arm. With a multitude of kicks.
And Nile is showing off her skills.
Can Ripley recover from this adversity?
Corey, what's the play here against Rhea Ripley? What's the key to eradicating the Eradicator?
I don't know about eradicating Rhea Ripley, Cole, but in terms of getting the upper hand and possibly even the win, you've got to outsmart Ripley. Rhea Ripley's a smart competitor, but if you can be smarter, you'll have more than a fighting chance here.
Foot to the midsection.
Goes into the corner. Clubbing blow.
Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up. In full control here.
Face first in the turnbuckle. Ivy Nile has to avoid that kind of offense if she wants to be in this match.
A vicious attack by Ripley, putting that wicked streak to work.
A counter by Nile. Look at that power, Byron.
vicious, careless intent. Punishing stretch.
Shooting pain in the shoulder is the kind of thing that builds and builds during a match. Might take her head clean off her shoulders. Their opponent's legs all tied up.
Oh, big stop.
Sent hard into the ring post.
Lifts their opponent's legs.
Ouch. That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
And now Rhea is in a compromised position.
And Ripley has clearly been outsmarted at this point.
Oh, no, it's roll up.
And she's not done yet.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure.
Just continuing to punish their opponent. Kick to the midsection, and now wrapping their opponent up, lifting the opponent up on their shoulders. Torture rack time. She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
Count-out rule is active as she heads to the floor. And back into the ring she goes. Rhea Ripley setting up her opponent. Here it comes.
Riptide. Niles on her last breath.
Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
Within inches of victory, only to have it snatched away.
This match just keeps getting more and more exciting.
And frustration is starting to set in for...
Opponent lying face first.
Made it to the ring, and the hold must be released.
That could have ended very badly.
Carefully placed stop to the arm. She is slow to get up, and she won't be able to evade what's coming.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Climbing up the corner.
Taking flight.
Bang, what a splash. Might have her shoulders down. And what a win for Rhea Ripley tonight.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
And Rhea Ripley stands strong, stands victorious.
Have to respect Ripley's athleticism and ability in the ring. She really is just that good.
Here comes a great competitor with awful
The
taste.
following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
You know, quite a unique competitor. Just when you figure Liv out, she changes everything.
Yeah, Liv actually ditched her sense of entitlement and got to work. Now, look at her. She's a top competitor.
Here comes the role model and the foundation of the women's division.
In the minds of many, already an all-time great.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Bayley.
A true history maker and the first ever women's Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, Bayley's a woman who reestablished herself with a record-breaking Royal Rumble win and a championship victory at WrestleMania.
The former leader of Damage Control, who now wants to lead the women's division, not take it over.
Bayley never lost her love for this sport. She turned that inner rage into determination. You have to respect it.
Bayley is here set for singles competition.
If there's one thing everyone can agree about when it comes to Bayley, it's that she'll always take her opponents to the limit.
She's looking at it early. And bypasses the pinfall.
Tried to make short work of things there.
Oh. Double stomp. Ooh, a sharp kick. She is trying to shake the cobwebs, but she can barely stand.
Get this back into the ring now.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Able to pry out and gain control around the waist. And able to get out of that and apply a chin lock.
Makes the move to a kneeling armbar.
Boom, what a punch!
Drop kick hits the mark.
Savage stop right to the arm.
Bayley's fortitude being put to the test there.
Hell of a shot from Liv. She's certainly out to prove herself.
You can never quite judge a book by
Flying axe handle from the middle rope. No doubt she's looking to end her here.
jumping clothesline. What agility!
Bayley managed. Breakdown, rolls through, shoulders down. Oh, this has got to be it.
And she breaks free before a 1 count.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Delivering nasty stomps.
And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Elbow to the heart.
Now trampling the opposition. Stirring up, but she has no idea what's about to come her way. Nice Japanese arm drag.
These attacks taking their toll on her a little.
Bayley is being as vicious as ever, and it looks to be very effective. She's going in for the pin.
Kick out at 1.
Yeah, she probably knew that cover wouldn't do it. Anticipated that. She docked.
And Bayley trying to build some momentum, trying to climb back into this match, and this could be her opportunity, Corey.
Bayley's got the pedal to the metal, full speed ahead. Here she comes. Kick.
Honing in on the arm there. That kind of force in the arm can have lingering effects.
Dominating their opponent now.
Head scissor. A drop kick from the middle rope.
Nicely done.
Oh, strong impact.
Looks like she wants to take things to the floor here. Put down face first.
Overwhelming offense from Morgan. And the cunning of Liv Morgan has clearly been on display tonight. Smart strategizing, putting Liv in the driver's seat yet again.
That's gonna hurt.
That did not look too good for Bayley's face, mainly.
Jumping complete shot. Can that finish Bayley? And she's tracking her opponent. Might be ready to put her away.
The count's going. This one will be over.
Watch out. Suicide dive! My God! Launched like a ballistic missile.
Showing zero regard for anyone's well-being.
Oh, Liv got caught with a reversal.
Are we going to see it?
All tied up. Both arms locked up.
Interesting place to...
Can she take much more? Hold on, maneuvers herself out.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
Got to get back into the ring.
That's what she gets for turning her attention away from this match.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win. She kicks out with force.
She just won't stay down. Oh, man, nasty kick.
And Bayley is being humbled here. Bit by bit, Morgan chipping away at the opposition. Bayley to the back of the knee. There it is, Rose Plant.
Can Bayley take advantage?
Nice Japanese arm drag. Once again, our women's division is putting the whole industry on notice with a match like this.
Oh, got her with quite the shot there.
Oh, man, and I think that just busted her open. Waistlock. Belly to belly. Bayley just oozing confidence as she goes all out to prove she's the best.
Kick to the gut by Bayley.
For the Rose Plant. Lives in a terrible predicament.
Here we go. Cover. 2 count. Oh, she's still alive.
Liv Morgan showed what she's made of there with a really impressive kick out.
And after a devastating move like that, Bayley now able to contend with the fact that it's not over yet. Bayley controlling the pace now.
This is where Morgan will be tested.
Watching.
Crash landing.
She put in the work. Now she's looking for the payoff.
It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan.
A surprisingly fast victory here tonight.
There's the consequences of getting caught unprepared. Just goes to show you, you got to be on your toes at all times.
The Poison Pixie has returned.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Riverside, California, Candice LeRae.
Well, LeRae has spent her time on the independent scene, facing off against top talent, women and men.
Candice is not afraid to take on anyone, no matter their size. A win here tonight will reestablish LeRae.
Candice is all smiles until the bell rings. There are only 3 things certain in life: death, taxes, and Charlotte Flair. She is inevitable.
An entrance fit for a queen.
And her opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
A woman who helped usher in a genuine women's evolution in WWE alongside her fellow 4 horsewomen.
The most highly decorated female superstar in the history of WWE and a guaranteed future first ballot Hall of Famer.
Born into this business, the daughter of a two-time Hall of Famer, Charlotte was always destined for greatness, and she has definitely achieved it.
Lost over a year of her career to injury and became the first ever two-time Women's Royal Rumble winner on her first night back.
Once again, Charlotte's claimed her rightful spot in the main event on the grandest stage of them all. Success is second nature to Charlotte Flair.
She is possibly the greatest competitor in women's division history, and she's only getting better.
And here we go with Candice LeRae, and since Candice underwent her transformation, she doesn't care how she treats people or what people think.
All Candice is about now is stacking up W's in the win column, Michael. Candice is saying malicious things and then ruthlessly carrying them out.
Candice has been consumed by a new level of aggression and is just relentless when it comes to assaulting her opponents. Shoulders down, pinning predicament, and she kicks out.
Definitely looks in a hurry to finish things.
Oh, that'll weaken your arm. Oh, she retaliates.
And into the collar and elbow.
Being overtaken here, driven into the corner. A ring go behind.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful Charlotte's Web.
And her opponent isn't going to hand her a fast win.
Kick to the body, into code red. Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Holy moly, amazing display of athleticism.
LeRae is dictating the pace now.
Look out! Oh, way off. That's a big mistake.
Corey, we've talked a lot before about the intimidation factor that must come with standing across the ring from Charlotte Flair. But I have to wonder, how do you counteract that when the time comes?
Well, Cole, preparation goes a long way against a competitor like Charlotte. There's plenty of tape of Charlotte's success, just as there is some tape of her few failures. There are cracks in the armor of the Queen, and if you studied enough, you'll know where to find them.
From connecting.
Collar and elbow. Crafty move, reverses the balance of power.
And found a way to turn the tables, holding on to a wrist lock. Oh, man.
But Allen has now cinched in the hairline. Swept off their feet. What a move. Charlotte turns it around. Talk about rocking the jaw. Shoulders down.
Is it enough?
She breaks the count quick.
Still no end in sight here. Good grief. That's a chop that'll wake you up. Has control of their opponent.
Fall away slam. Into a kip up. Going up to the top now.
She sees her rising to her feet. This is her opportunity. Oh, look out.
Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Oh, that hurt to the spine.
Picking the spot. hips are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems. Oh, what a hip toss.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
Saxton, when you decide to finally go on a date, I've got someone I'd like to introduce you to. Meet the wicked stepsister.
Oh, man, that hurts.
She's got her pin. This might be the end. Kick out. She still has life.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Look out. It's on now.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Nothing pretty here. Just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
The willpower. The sheer guts of these two.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
This is a war of attrition with neither
Just going off with everything they've got now.
Oh, one thunderous final blow. Heading up top.
High risk. Here we go. There it is. Wow. Looking to capitalize on that move.
There it is. Charlotte is your winner.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
This one's over, folks. Charlotte picks up the win.
The Queen demands everyone bow down as she ascends to her throne once more.
She is ready to get in the competition's face.
Michin is as Michin does. Never afraid to do something crazy.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Fontana, California, Michin!
And Michin really knows how to take care of a problem inside the squared circle.
Yeah, the HBIC is looking to neutralize the competition tonight and won't back down until she gets business done.
A major match ahead of her. She plans on proving exactly why she's worthy of big matches like these.
Behold the irresistible force and annihilator of WWE.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Standing at 6 feet tall, towering over the entire women's division.
And Nia intends to lay waste to everyone who crosses her way.
Yeah, Nia really is not like most girls in her drive to decimate the opposition.
Nia Jax straight up runs things in the women's division.
Going to impose her will on anyone in that ring tonight. That's the bell, and the powerhouse Nia Jax is here, looking to once again squash the competition in singles action.
Nia's always had a mean streak and a bad attitude, but it seems like lately she's more focused than ever on winning. In and out of the ring, Nia's like a lion stalking her prey, and she takes sick pleasure in tearing her opponents apart.
Yeah, Byron, Nia Jax has somehow become more dangerous than ever.
And then we've got Michin, a superstar with no shortage of attitude. Michin loves to take the fight right to her opponent and get in their face with hard, devastating hits.
Not one to hold back or back down from a fight, Michin has had to battle for everything she has accomplished in this industry. Once that bell is rung, you can count on her to go all out, non-stop until it's over.
Ooh, oh, she's now looking a bit worse for wear.
Jax causing damage, causing harm.
Another punishing back.
She got the cover here.
She kicks out with authority.
She just shocked everyone in the ring.
Oh boy, I think the crowd knows what's coming.
Up in the fireman's carry.
And a foot slam to follow. Uh-oh.
And she reversed it.
Ouch.
These two trading one blow after another.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
You often say you have to chip away at tall and powerful opponents. Is that the case with Nia Jax?
Right you are, Cole. One big attack isn't going to be enough to lay out Jax. You got to pile on the damage slowly and over time until the irresistible force finally comes to a screeching halt.
What a reversal!
Man, what a hit.
She's being derailed here.
At this point in the match, you have to expect to be run down.
Nia Jax taunting a fallen opponent.
And she saw that coming from Jax.
Clobber with the double axe handle. Oh!
Wrapping the arm over that top rope.
Attacking the arm.
Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys. Setting up for something here.
Across the throat.
Mason has lost any momentum here.
And I don't think anything can stop Nia Jax right now.
Strong knee connects. Just disrespecting their fallen opponent.
An elbow drop for added measure. Bad officiating on display there.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.
A surprisingly fast victory here tonight.
Clever is really the only word that can describe that victory.
However you want to describe it, it certainly worked.
The nightmare is real. Here comes Rhea Ripley.
Unchecked aggression in the women's division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Ripley may just be one of the most intimidating presences WWE has ever experienced in either division. She strikes pure, unbridled fear straight into the hearts of her opposition.
Yeah, it's almost impossible not to second-guess yourself when you're taking on Rhea Ripley. She can just seem unstoppable at times.
I think Ripley has done all she can to cultivate the aura of fear. There's a mental aspect to her game that you can't overlook.
Rhea Ripley is ready for the nightmare to begin. Here's a woman who lives to fight.
And her opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Guys, Liv Morgan just living out her dream here in WWE.
Yeah, Liv's career has just really taken off. Became Miss Money in the Bank and then successfully cashed in the contract to become SmackDown Women's Champion.
And it's Liv Morgan taking on the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, former friends and partners turned bitter rivals.
Let's not forget whose fault it is that things went south, gentlemen. Ripley might have the WWE Universe eating out of the palm of her hand, but Liv Morgan's righteous fury remains all she needs to get by.
I don't know about how righteous anything about Liv is at this point, Corey. There's understandable anger, and then there's the lengths Liv's gone to in order to get her revenge on Rhea.
How dare you try and police a woman's rage, Saxton? I should tell Liv what you said. Maybe she'll get a revenge tour against you started.
She's vulnerable, up on the top turnbuckle. From the top, snap there from the top rope. And Liv's usual persistence only got squished there.
Yeah, but she's not showing any signs of giving up.
Liv is losing any kind of advantage here.
The Eradicator unleashing all of her fury on Liv Morgan. Oh, God!
Now look at this laser focus. She's looking to put this to bed.
Great defense by Morgan.
Drop kick.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Fighting back with everything she has.
Drop kick hits the mark.
She can end it here. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Jumping stomp to the gut.
I really think Liv needs to focus on owning this match, on making her opponent meet her on her terms, and fighting the way she wants to fight.
That might be easier said than done, Corey, but I can see how it could push things in Liv's favor here. Lifted and completely helpless here.
Shot to the throat.
Stopping. Ouch.
She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
A drop kick from the middle rope.
Nicely done.
And Rhea with reason to question her confidence after that attack.
Up and around and down.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that. Sent to the outside.
Here comes the attack.
Tope con hero.
No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
punching it away. And a big slap. Boom!
Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
Impressive assault from Rhea Ripley.
Impressive sequence by Ripley.
Oh, and a stomp right to the back.
This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
Whip back into the ring. Neither superstar giving an inch here.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Slugging away with everything they've got. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
And now these two just pummeling the hell out of each other.
I thought they were going to keep that up all night.
On the top rope now.
Liv Morgan kicked away.
And responds with a lung blow. Could be a kick. Wait, shoulders down.
Is it enough? Just gets the shoulder up.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way. Liv senses this could be her moment. This could be disastrous for Rhea. Jumping complete shot. Face first. Rhea went down in a heap. Cover.
It wasn't enough. She kicked out.
Impressive kick out. Ripley showing she has the heart of a warrior.
And Liv Morgan truly thought she'd finished it. She can't let this get to her, though. She has to keep going.
And a drop kick. Picture perfect. By the throat into the top rope. Oof.
Taking flight.
Body splash.
Going for the 3 count. She gets the shoulder up.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Oh, walloped by a huge club. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
There it is. Reversal.
So strong is Liv's connection with the fans. Let's see if they can keep her in this fight. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Double knee backbreaker.
And now she delivers her back into the ring. Liv with a leg cover. That might be it. Liv Morgan got it.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan.
This wasn't just a victory for Liv Morgan. This was an exorcism.
Catharsis, relief, you name it. The emotion Liv is feeling after defeating Rhea Ripley can't be understated. This is proof that she is good enough. She was...
Here comes the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
A woman who has truly done it all in WWE.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
The personification of majestic elegance. a fearless defender of her crown.
She says everyone will bow down to her.
There's no question Charlotte is WWE royalty, but Charlotte often lacks compassion for those around her.
Well, that comes with the territory when you've been superior most of your life.
Flair says she's proud to be a queen, and she should be celebrated.
Well, Flair will also embarrass and humiliate those who choose not to fall in line.
When you talk about the mountaintop in this business, you are talking about Charlotte Flair.
Truly in a league of her own in WWE and showing no signs of letting up.
The irresistible force.
And her opponent, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
One of the most dominant women in WWE history.
Physically unparalleled in the women's division, Nia Jax has imposed her will on everyone that stepped in the ring as opposition.
An incredible pedigree for success for Nia Jax. So you need to have the match of your life. Charlotte has all the natural talent in the world. She's done it all. So you got to be at 100% to beat her.
One win will change it all for her career.
And when it comes to Charlotte, no one is more deserving of the hype that follows them.
Plenty of superstars talk about being the very best, but Charlotte has always done that and backed it up in the ring.
Without a shadow of a doubt, Flair's accomplishments speak for themselves, and Charlotte looks to remind everyone about them.
And then there's Nia Jax, who's all about getting results. That might mean she has to rough some people up in the back or squash someone.
Nia Jax covers early.
And she kicks out. Early one count, just to wear her down a bit.
Running senton! Oh, God!
Thank you for following Tominizini 5440. Hey mate, I really love your stream and enjoy being part of your fan community. Would you mind adding me up on Discord? My username is...
Say a little louder, Saxton. I don't think they heard you.
Elbow drop! That attack might have diminished Charlotte's sense of superiority.
Yeah, Nia broke her down there.
Oh, just sickening.
Vintage move here.
The Cobra clutch submission is in. This could be lights out.
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
What Charlotte's got to do in this one to secure the W. And please don't say, just acknowledge that she's the queen.
Fine, Cole. What Charlotte needs to do is not hold back. She needs to show us some of that patented Flair viciousness. Nobody ever got anywhere by playing nice all the time, especially not at Flair. Hoisted high above her head.
Gorilla press slam. And Charlotte can't find an answer for these attacks.
This is where Charlotte will be tested.
Looks like that last hit did some real damage.
Oh no, she's got an open wound.
Well, she's got to fight through it.
Oh man, looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
This is a thing of beauty. Oh, she was ready with the counter.
Charlotte might be waking up.
Yeah, Charlotte able to stop that surge dead in its tracks.
Got them off their feet here.
this match. It has been a very rough affair so far.
Nia Jax has complete control here.
One attack after another from Jax. And delivering an epic leg drop.
Oh, the power of Nia. Lift up.
Down, powerbomb. And that could doom Charlotte.
She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here.
Ooh. Big elbow drop.
Ooh, well measured.
Just a continuous rush on Charlotte here.
Charlotte's got to get it together to avoid disaster.
Like a brick wall running into you.
Oh, man.
And again.
She's back in the ring now. She better get back in the ring. Not much time left.
Nia Jax is just begging for a fight.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
From behind. Back suplex.
Nia is lighting up her opponent.
This is exactly why Jax is so dominant.
Oh, man. Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
Piercing elbow drop.
She's coming to, and she's not going to like what comes next.
Sidewalk slam. Dropping the elbow. A consistent attack being mounted on Flair.
The Queen's perseverance being tested here.
And slam.
Oh, look at this. This is outrageous power.
Jax on the boards here.
Here's two. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
I don't know where Charlotte found the strength to kick out of that one.
And Nia Jax is astonished that she didn't close it out with that one. Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them.
Michael Cole, the Queen, could be moments away from submitting. This looks terrible.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Oh, my God. Oh, a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Jax is showcasing her power right here.
Just brutal attacks coming from Nia Jax.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power. Slam!
Getting lifted to the top rope.
Turn Nia Jax around there.
Charlotte showing she's not out of it.
The U-turn Charlotte needed in this match could have been that right there. Stunning offense from the utterly
And now the shoulders down.
This might be it.
And she fights it off.
She just will not go away.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Natural selection.
Jax looks absolutely out of it.
The cover. And she's still in the game.
Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax here tonight.
And Charlotte has to stay composed, has to keep her cool. She didn't get the result she wanted, but she has to follow up quickly.
Oh, man. Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor draining all the energy out of the opposition.
She's in trouble. Slipped through and escaped. That was pretty.
Big boot. She's things are about to get a whole lot worse. Jax hits the annihilator.
And now it's all Nia. Nia Jax has done it.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.
And tonight, Charlotte couldn't finish the job.
As unstoppable as ever, nothing gets in Jax's way for long.
Here comes
Is scheduled
Liv
for one
Morgan.
fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
We used to think of Liv as an underdog, but her accolades now say otherwise.
They've been a tag team champion, a Money in the Bank winner, and a women's champ.
All right, I've been looking forward to seeing Nia beat someone up.
And her opponent, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax has targeted everyone in the women's locker room.
Whether it be as a singles or tag team competitor, Jax has dominated and reached the very top.
Indeed, Nia Jax has become an unrelenting, remorseless powerhouse.
Jax has such an incredible presence that will intimidate anyone.
If you're not intimidated, you'll just end up getting flattened.
Here's the sound of the bell, and Nia Jax is ready to lock up. Nia wants to show that she doesn't have real competition, that no one else is on her level.
Well, Nia's fueled by her natural disdain for others and takes great pleasure in imposing her will on opponents.
A superstar who won the prestigious Queen of the Ring crown, Nia looks to humiliate the competition while crushing them to pieces. Nia doesn't give a damn about anybody.
But if there's one thing Liv Morgan loves, it's wreaking havoc. When Liv puts her body on the line, she doesn't care if something bad happens to her, as long as something worse happens to her opponent.
Elbow drop.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
She's locked in, looking to go for something big.
Wow, Nia Jax throws a hard punch. And Liv is the one being challenged here.
Nia certainly put her best effort behind that move.
Annihilated offense from Nia Jax.
Yeah, Liv's defensive instincts need to kick in.
Nia Jax is known by some as a hothead, among other things. Corey, do you think Nia's attitude issues will come into play in this match?
It's going for the pin.
She powers out immediately there.
Wow. Getting back to her feet, but maybe only for a moment.